Most people don't stay poor because they're lazy. They stay poor because they're stuck in a loop that starts every morning. Wake up late, scroll, rush, spend, repeat. It's not dramatic. It's invisible. But this loop is lethal. It drains your energy, your focus, your future. And the worst part, you don't even notice it. But there's a way out, a daily ritual that breaks the loop, a system that rewires your brain, your habits, and your money. If you follow it step by step, it becomes impossible to stay broke. Not because you earn more, but because you think differently. This video isn't hype, it's a blueprint. And if you follow it, your future will never look the same. The first 10 minutes of your day decide your financial direction. Most people wake up reactive, scrolling, rushing, distracted. Wealthy people wake up intentional. Before you touch your phone, ask, what's my money move today? Not a to-do list. A single financial action. Something that builds your future. This habit rewires your brain. You stop surviving, you start strategizing. And that shift, done daily, is how wealth begins. Because when you wake up with purpose, you stop drifting. You stop letting the world decide your day. You become the architect. And architects don't stay broke. They build. Every morning, review what you spent yesterday. Not to punish yourself, to understand yourself. Most people avoid their spending, but avoidance is expensive. Wealthy people face their numbers. They ask, was this aligned with my goals? This habit builds awareness, and awareness builds control. You don't need a fancy budget app, just a 2-minute review. Because what you track, you transform. You start noticing patterns, emotional spending, impulse buys, missed opportunities, and once you see it, you can change it. This is how you stop leaking money and start leading it. Every morning, move $1 forward. Not 10, not 100, just 1. Transfer it to savings. Invest it. Pay down debt. It sounds small, but it's not about the amount. It's about the vote. Every dollar you move is a vote for your future. A signal to your brain, I build wealth now. Most people wait until they have enough to start, but that delay is the trap. Wealthy people start with what they have. They build the habit first, and the habit builds the outcome. $1 a day becomes $365 a year. But more importantly, it becomes identity. You stop being someone who hopes. You become someone who acts, and action compounds. Because when you move money daily, you stop fearing it. You start leading it. This habit is quiet, but it's powerful. It's the difference between drifting and directing. And once you start directing, even with $1, you're no longer stuck. You're building, and builders don't stay broke. Every morning, read one money insight, a quote, a paragraph, a tweet, something that sharpens your mindset. Because wealth isn't just numbers, it's perspective. The poor chase income, the wealthy chase wisdom. One idea a day rewires your brain. And over time, you stop thinking like a consumer. You start thinking like an investor. You stop asking, what can I buy? You start asking, what can I build? This shift is subtle, but it's powerful. Because when your mind changes, your money follows. Every day, cancel one money leak. It could be a subscription you forgot about, an impulse buy you regret, a late fee you didn't plan for. These leaks seem small, but they're silent killers. They drain your future without making a sound. Wealthy people don't just earn more. They lose less. They protect their flow. One leak plugged per day equals thousands saved per year. And more importantly, it builds a habit of vigilance. You stop being passive, you become precise. This habit trains your brain to spot inefficiencies. And once you start seeing them, you can't unsee them. That's how you shift from consumer to controller. And controllers don't stay broke. They build. Every morning, visualize your wealthy future. Not just the money, the feeling, the freedom, the options. This isn't fantasy, it's focus. Your brain moves toward what it sees, and if you see wealth daily, you'll act like it. You'll make better decisions. You'll say no to distractions because your vision is stronger than your impulses. Most people visualize stress, deadlines, bills, pressure. Wealthy people visualize clarity, peace, progress, power. This habit rewires your subconscious, and your subconscious drives your behavior. 1 minute of vision each morning can reshape your entire day, and days become decades. That's how you build a future you actually want. Questions shape your focus, and focus shapes your future. Every morning, ask one wealth question. How can I earn more today? What's one asset I can build? What's draining my energy? These questions shift your lens. You stop reacting, you start creating. Most people ask survival questions. How do I get through today? Wealthy people ask growth questions. How do I level up today? This habit trains your brain to seek solutions. And when your brain is in solution mode, you stop settling. You start building. One question a day, one shift in perspective. That's how you escape the paycheck trap and step into possibility. Every day, send one money message. Follow up on a payment. Ask for a raise. Pitch your service. Money moves through communication, and silence keeps you stuck. Wealthy people speak up, they ask, they follow up, they close. Most people wait, they hope, they hesitate. But hesitation costs money. One message a day builds income, and income builds freedom. This habit builds courage. It trains you to take initiative. And initiative is the foundation of wealth. You don't need to be loud, you just need to be consistent. One message, one move, one step closer to financial independence. Every morning, celebrate one money win. Big or small, you showed up, you saved, you learned. That's a win. And wins build confidence. Confidence builds action. Action builds wealth. Most people ignore progress. Wealthy people amplify it, they don't wait for big milestones. They celebrate momentum because momentum is magnetic. It pulls you forward. This habit rewires your reward system. You stop chasing dopamine from distractions. You start earning it from alignment. One win a day keeps you moving, and movement is everything. The final step? Repeat. Without emotion, without needing motivation. Wealth isn't built by hype, it's built by habit. These 10 steps done daily make it impossible to stay poor because they shift your identity. You stop being someone who hopes. You become someone who builds. And builders don't wait for inspiration. They follow systems. They trust the process. They show up, even when it's boring, even when it's quiet, because they know wealth isn't loud, it's consistent. And consistency compounds, one day at a time, one habit at a time. That's how you escape the loop and build a life that lasts. If you want more helpful videos about your financial life, click on one of the videos above.